All right, welcome back in here to Live Now from Fox. I am Andy Mack. We want to showcase some new video as President Trump aboard Air Force One flying over the Commanders-Lions game. This on the Salute to Service weekend, one of the most patriotic times during the National Football League season. And this is the vantage point from Air Force One. So very cool, courtesy of Fox News, courtesy of Margot Martin there. As you can see, flying over Landover, Maryland, the big W on the center of the field at the 50-yard line for this game, as he will soon be in attendance as security is heightened for this game, as President Trump is planned to become the first sitting president in nearly half a century to attend a regular season NFL contest. Two other times did so a president in an NFL game during a regular season included Richard Nixon in 1969 and Jimmy Carter there in 1978. And we also saw this from earlier here as President Trump arriving there in our nation's capital. As he walks down these steps, he'll answer a few questions. But let's talk more about his attendance there of this game in our nation's capital, as President Trump expected to sit with the principal owner, Josh Harris, and the leader of the group that purchased the Commanders from Daniel Snyder for about $6 billion in 2023. They're following this as potentially the White House has told the Commanders ownership that Trump wants the club's new stadium as part of the nearly $4 billion project in the nation's capital at the site of what is known as RFK Stadium to bear his name. Sunday's visit at Northwest Stadium in Landover would be the latest in a series of high-profile appearances at sporting events. Let's listen in to some of these quick comments from President Trump on the ground in our nation's capital.
Flyover ever? Nobody's ever done a flyover like that. So these are the best pilots in the world. They say whoever flies Air Force One, the best pilots. And we just saw that. That was great. So we're going to have a good game. Things are going along very well. Country's doing well. The Democrats have to open it up. Thank you very much, everybody.
Democrats come to the table today.
Just watching in there, talking about the impressive nature of this flyover. We do want to show a couple more times because it's just so cool to see with the sun setting there. It is fall. It is crisp. It is football season. Washington Commanders, the Detroit Lions. These two teams had Super Bowl aspirations. They've stumbled a little bit, and obviously the gruesome injury by former Rookie of the Year Washington Commanders Jaden Daniels last week obviously complicates things a little bit. So very impressive there here on Live Now from Fox from Margot Martin as they were flying high atop Landover, Maryland. Just a very quick glimpse, but so very impressive. Sometimes you get that, and you can see it also on the Jumbotron there just a little bit ago as it was making its way through. Let's see if we can freeze it. You can see there the Jumbotron, the Washington Commanders Northwest Stadium in our nation's capital, Landover, Maryland, just a little bit outside. And there's obviously conversations about President Trump, his namesake being on the building there, the new stadium, which is expected to be built at the site of the RFK Stadium, the former stadium there. So following closely here on Live Now from Fox, a live look there in Washington, D.C. one more time. Let's slide away for a quick 2-minute